Dr. Edwin Feulner, founder and Chung Ju-young Fellow at the Heritage Foundation, will deliver congratulatory remarks. Please welcome Dr. Feulner with a big round of applause.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, friends, and Chairman Yoon of the Asan Institute, President Che of the Asan Institute, and all of your colleagues at Asan. I'm delighted to be with you here in Seoul, particularly thanks to my longtime good friend, Chung Mung-joon. He is welcoming us in a timely manner this morning and reminding us what brings us here together. It's a gathering of key decision makers talking about the future and how we can advance the cause of the future. Thank you, MJ, once again for your tireless efforts to move our two countries specifically together during all the hard work you have done over so many decades, National Assembly, FIFA, World Cup, et cetera, as well as what you are doing at Asan. I remember the first meeting of Asan in Hawaii with you, with our good friend Paul Wolfowitz, who is with us now, and when we talked about the creation of a practical think tank in Seoul and what your vision for that think tank would be. Following that meeting, the Asan Institute was established in 2008 after the pen name Asan of the Hyundai Group's founder, Chung Ju-young, whose name I am proud to bear as the Chung Ju-young Fellow at the Heritage Foundation. What a remarkable journey the Asan Institute has been since you began it, MJ, as a world-class think tank that mirrors South Korea's role on the whole world stage. Congratulations to you and all of your colleagues. And as you and I have candidly discussed over the years in Seoul as well as in Washington, the Republic of Korea and the United States have accomplished a great deal together. Yet we all know we can do still more. In fact, I think it's precisely why we are here together. It's one of the reasons why I'm always honored to be invited to participate in the Asan Institute to get new ideas, to be able to share them back home as well as with my friends throughout Asia. Indeed, we have had a time-tested alliance. The words really sum up the 7-decade relationship between the United States and the Republic of Korea. Though culturally different, our two nations share the same values. Seoul has demonstrated a trustworthy and capable partnership to the United States over the decades, both in terms of national security and commercial dealings. Yet, more can and should be done. As the years have passed, our shared values have bounded our nations closer and closer together. That's not to say that there haven't been ups and downs and a strained relationship time to time. Perhaps, even thanks to them, maybe, Washington today considers the Republic of Korea a model ally. South Korea's relationship with the United States has been underpinned and reinforced by a strong foundation of shared entrepreneurship, enduring people-to-people ties, and close business cooperation between leading companies in both countries. Let me share one thought that I think brings to the heart of what the Asan Institute is all about. That's a lesson I've learned from my decades in Washington, namely that there are no permanent victories in Washington in the policy community, but neither are there any permanent defeats. Instead, there are only permanent battles. But particularly here I speak about the battle of ideas, ideas one way or the other way. And as the president of the Heritage Foundation, I always argued, and I still very much believe, that ideas have consequences. We need more good ideas, indeed, on both sides, and more good ideas coming out of Asan Plenum 2024. Where do those ideas come from? And how do they influence the policymakers and eventually all the citizens of all of our countries? Well, ideas, obviously, are developed and articulated by individuals who elaborate and expand on those ideas. And how do they do that? Generally, they do it through institutions. So you have what I call the 3 I's: ideas, individuals, institutions. What really matters is how to generate, facilitate, and ensure this virtuous cycle of ideas, individuals, and institutions working together. It's a process that requires our commitment to values and to shared principles. And for that, again, I thank all of you at the Asan Institute. Needless to say, my dear friend MJ and our great leaders at the Asan Institute for Policy Studies, you are the concrete embodiment of the relationship and of an institution and very thoughtful and articulate individuals who can project their ideas very effectively. I believe that through that interplay between motivated thinking and follow-up by individuals, we can keep adding and multiplying our efforts together to expand and fulfill, really, our shared institutions and our values together after these 70 long years. To you and to everyone at Asan, I say thank you very much, and I look forward to our deliberations today and learning from so many other people here. Thank you. Kamsahamnida.